Good morning.
Well, welcome to the Venture Brothers panel here at San Diego Comic-Con. So, are you ready for a big round of applause from the end? Jackson Publick, James Urbaniak, Mike Sinterniklaas, Hal Lublin, and I'm Ken Plume. And guess we just get started right in on this.
Right? Hey, it's been a while, huh? You're right. Thank you so much for coming. We're so excited that we actually have crap to show you, and like we don't have to be in a room by ourselves anymore. Very exciting. What are my talking points? We're premiering in like 2 weeks? August 5th, midnight Eastern Standard Time, or on your computer after that.
Just
what
in
else?
time for my birthday.
That's it,
Thanks,
right?
Chris.
Yeah. Cool. So, what do you want to know?
Wow. And that was the warm-up. Yeah.
You want to launch right into questions?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
right?
Let's do that.
We got nothing to tell you other than watch it.
Think of them.
We have our first question ready to
This is
go.
new, these TVs with people on them. That's
Yeah,
great.
we have monitors here so we can see you all.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
Okay, thank you. My first question is, my only question, obviously. I'm very excited about the new show season, and I'm wondering, is Dean actually getting a girlfriend in this?
Is Dean, Hank's got one, right?
Hank's got one?
Played by the incredible Kristen Milioti. She's so good. That's Serena. Dean is, the boys are like finding their own paths. We've been kind of pushing them a little apart lately, and Dean is in college. Hank is not. Hank is looking for his place, I guess. So.
But Hank is working. They're both sort
Right,
of semi out of the nest, which gives Dr. Venture a little middle-aged lease on life.
All right.
He's got a little new
Little
air
me
under.
time.
A little me time. Meow.
By the way,
The last time you had.
By the way, Brock, we're out of conditioner again.
Oh God.
Sorry. What were you gonna say there, Mike?
Oh, last time he had me time, he ended up at my apartment,
Right.
chasing all the roaches away and putting his tie on the doorknob.
In real life or on
Yeah, that was
the
you,
show?
James.
Oh, this is real life. I'm
On
talking about
cartoon
real life.
television.
LA is a very expensive place to live.
Yeah, we all share a house.
Just doing our part to keep it green. Housing crisis.
Hi.
Hi.
So, with previous seasons, we've kind of started getting development for Hank and Dean. So, are you eventually going to start playing up the idea of Rusty, spawned from greatness, has produced his own level of greatness through his kids, is himself thoroughly mediocre?
Nobody's ever going to be greatness on this show. They all kind of suck. But yeah, I don't know. We don't do much on that this season. I'll be honest with you. But actually, Rusty, we were talking about this in one of the interviews. Like he starts making stuff. Like he's got White and Billy with him. Like he's got willing collaborators. And,
Now that he's inherited a little money because his brother died, this season, without giving anything away, he comes close a couple times to actually creating something significant scientifically. And then he's always sort of thwarted by his support circle and his enemies.
and he almost touches a lady.
Yeah, there's some good meowing this season. I always enjoy when Dr. Venture tries to put the moves on a lady, and it's just sad. There's a good put the moves on episode.
Next question.
What's it like to work on a show with such long breaks in between seasons?
Seriously. For me, it's just like every couple years, I'll get a call saying, time to record a new season, and I'll be like, oh, I'm still on that?
Yeah, that's really a question for the voice actors, because there's no break for us.
That's right.
Swear to God.
That's right.
We started writing this season like the minute we finished the last one.
I recently thought of all the things that were happening back in 2003 when I first got the call to audition for this thing. It was 2003-ish, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I won't
That was
contradict
the
you.
pilot, yeah.
Yes,
That's
and
right.
And lots happened.
Who was president back then? Grover Cleveland?
Adams. Oh, Hamilton. That's
Hamilton. That's right.
Wait. Alexander Hamilton, the president in 1999. What? I don't know.
Different guy, not the same guy from the.
You genuinely stumped Michael.
Yeah. I was born in another country.
Yes.
Hi. Thanks
Hi.
again for coming back. We
Yeah,
missed
thanks
you.
for having us back, honestly.
Since
we need
Pride,
it.
Thanks. So since Pride is usually before Comic-Con, who among the cast would be having the most fun at the parade and at the festival?
Shore Leave, obviously. Yeah, I have his. A fan sent us these rainbow bracelets that say "Boom, yummy," and I wear mine all the time. And Al, the alchemist, obviously, and Colonel Gentleman. He's a little over that kind of thing. He's not showy about it, but he'd have a good time. He lives right down the block from the West Village Pride Parade, so yeah, to him it's a nuisance.
I think Dr. Venture would have fun at the Pride Parade, but he wouldn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
He'd do some meowing that wasn't well received.
Yeah.
And yet it was
Just lower the zipper of my jumpsuit. Yeah. Just cut loose, Brock.
Is it early for Halloween?
And Hank would be selling merchandise.
Hello.
Hi. So I'm not sure if you'll be bringing back Molotov cocktails, but in any case, my main question is, who would win a fight? Molotov cocktails or Dr. Girlfriend?
girl fight, girl fight, girl fight.
Molotov's the better fighter, but Dr. Girlfriend's smarter. So I would root for Dr. Girlfriend, honestly. But yeah, she'd probably pull something out of her ass to.
By the way, am I the only one who feels like Maria Bettina seems like a Venture Brothers character? Seems like Molotov Cocktail's his cousin or his sister or something. Little contemporary reference there.
Hello.
Hello.
My question is, with Dr. Girlfriend now in the reins of charge, are we going to get more Moppets, the two little evil henchmen, or is that not going to happen?
Well, they died probably.
But extra.
Right?
I mean,
In the-
does she replace them?
Well, Hank and Dean have died many times.
Not this season. She's more of a bureaucrat now because she works for the guild. They don't like Watch and Ward are kind of everybody's Moppets at the guild. They're like interns or clerks or something.
I cannot believe the question I'm hearing. I remember being at this very comic conference and hearing, or convention, call it what you, or confidence game, and
Not from this country.
people, again, give me a pass, and don't deport me, please. But people used to be so mad at the Moppets, they would yell and scream, "No, more Moppets!" and that would make you and Doc
Now,
go,
can't get enough
I
Moppets
think we
now."
need more Moppets. Now it's being requested? I don't understand what I'm hearing. The kids and their Moppets.
Are we going to hear anything more about Hank or Dean's mom this season?
Kinda. Yeah. Hammer would kill me if I gave any spoilers away, but it comes up. Put it that way. About as much as it always does. Hey, what about our mom? Shut up.
Hello.
Hello.
I was wondering what your favorite moment in the Venture Brothers series is to date.
Opening of Hate Floats.
Yeah.
It's always been my favorite. I just have to jump in. Bum, 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 bum,
Oh, yeah.
bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, we peaked 12 years ago.
Ba, ba. Bum, 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 bum. Naked.
I mean, we should go down and everyone name it. From me?
Right, yeah, sure.
I don't get to name my real favorite because it would seem very egotistical to do that.
What, your one line, your uncredited line?
My one uncredited line
Counts.
in the
Don't-
show.
Don't be shy.
When in Showdown in Cremation Creek Part 2, after Dean has his breakdown in the Cocoon's engine and the engine stops working, and the Monarch asks why the engines aren't going and why isn't the henchman going down there to check it out, I get to say, no way, that place is spooky. So that's my favorite part. And Mecha Shiva. I'll go with Mecha Shiva as well.
Oh, sure, okay. Hal, you've been awfully quiet.
I'm just soaking it in. I love this convention and all the people, the costumes.
Hal, if you don't know, is the voice of White Whale.
True.
Awesome. And Minot.
Thank you. Thanks to the three of you.
And the Wandering Spider.
That's right.
Yeah.
All of them. Personally, my favorite, I love doing Wandering Spider because he's based on somebody that I work with in my office who is Brazilian. So you asked, it was me and Mark Gagliardi both were asked, like, can you do a Brazilian accent? I was like, oh yeah, I know a Brazilian guy. Yeah. So that's just me turning a guy named Andre into a character in Venture Brothers. That is a personal favorite of mine.
So give us a little bit of it.
No.
That was very good. That was the best Brazilian accent I've ever heard.
Don't be doing this, because he walks in and he goes, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? That's it. That's Wandering Spider. Andre.
What do you got?
Oh, you went already. Well, I must say the upcoming Meow episode of Dr. Venture is a particular favorite of mine for the upcoming season. But I think one of my favorite moments was actually being in the booth and trying to record the PSA for testicular torsion. And
that's right, Doc.
And I'm sure you remember this. I could not get through it because it was so effing funny. I just kept cracking up.
Recording together.
I think so, and that was actually, somebody was videotaping that session for like publicity purposes.
Really?
But I swear, if you listen to that episode, you can hear where you're trying to edit out me laughing. Your genitals may be dying.
Yeah, my no-nos hurt.
Ripped from the headlines, based on an actual experience, Doc Hammerhead.
Yeah, and as the guy whose testicles had to be torted, Doc would just like, no, he would stop me every word and just re-explain what his poor young balls went through that. And that's never getting out of here.
I mean, that is the average conversation with Doc, though.
Oh, is this Warriana cosplay? Awesome.
Right?
Hello, what is your question?
Hi. I was wondering if there's going to be a T-shirt of the week club?
Yes. Yeah, I gotta finish the last one when I get back.
I don't have enough room in my dresser for all these T-shirts.
See, this is why we don't come out more than once every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, take
like
my
you
closet space.
need time for the shirts to wear out.
I literally just got a bigger closet yesterday. It's true, in anticipation of Shirt Club. Yep.
That wasn't a metaphorical statement.
It was a euphemistic statement. Could there be a hoodie club for those of us born in other countries?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Hoodie club would be great.
Hoodie club.
I saw my season 1
You
cast.
can make a Dean's Fancy Lads hoodie club.
Ooh, well, I can?
Sure, yes, you have my permission.
Oh my. Okay.
Next question.
Keith, did you hear? I have the rights to some merch now for Venture Brothers. I'm gonna.
All right, calm down. A lady's going to ask a question.
I was wondering, before you guys used to release holiday songs every year, and I was wondering if
Don't they know it's Christmas time?
Oh man, you and
so
you and Ken Plume both there. Ken is the one who makes us do that. We almost did it this year.
It was very close.
It's always like he calls and we're in the middle of production. I'm like, no, damn it! This is the last thing I want to do. And then we argue about maybe doing a song. So yeah, I'm sure we'll do some more in the future, but sorry.
I love them, if that means
so
anything.
Good. Why don't we do them anymore? Thank you for that question, nice lady in the yellow hat.
We're also running out of good songs.
I will say, not to put any pressure on for this year, there was a song already picked out, and timing just didn't work out, but there is a song ready to go that Doc was enthusiastic about, and that's 3/4 of the battle.
Yeah, that is 99% of the work.
More
is
than
Doc.
half the battle.
Hello.
Hi. I just got my email from Amazon letting me know that the art book is going to be delivered on July 31st.
Woo!
So
Hey.
I'm really excited for that. So I was wondering if there's any portions of the book inside that you really enjoyed, and maybe why this season, because I feel like maybe this book should have came out a little sooner.
Oh boy.
This book was supposed to come out between seasons 5. It was going to have maybe a sneak peek of season 6 in it. And I don't know if you know how hard it was to make season 6, but that took a long time. And they were like, make a book while you're doing that. So that's why all of it took so damn long. But yeah, now there's a sneak peek of season 7.
Cool.
But it's, what was the question? Should it have come out sooner?
No, is there like any parts of the book that you guys really like?
All the ones that are done?
All the, yeah. So that was an effort. It's beautiful. It's a lovely book. I can't believe how thick it is. It is, reading it is like listening to one of our DVD commentaries. It's just us talking like idiots, and then here's some pictures. But we actually talk about the show, so that's cool.
It's at the Dark Horse booth right now. You can pick up a copy here at the show. And there's a signing tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I think it's a banded event. You have to get a wristband in the morning if you'd like to get your copy signed. And then, yes, it is shipping out to anyone who ordered it online next week. And it's available in comic book shops right now. But if you want to go take a look at it, it's on the floor right now.
Buy it now and carry that thing around in a sweaty crowd.
It's like 10 pounds of fun.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you for creating such an amazing show, and I had to ask because I use her name as my handle on a bunch of things, but what was the inspiration for Dr. Girlfriend's character?
You're the one who keeps taking that name.
I don't.
There's a book that has information about all of
Yeah, yeah. Look it up. Look it up. You know, I have no idea. I mean,
I can hand you the book.
Jackie O's head, I don't know, Dog Day Afternoon a little bit, weirdly. Yeah, and I just like the words, Dr. Girlfriend. Sorry, there's no, yeah, I wish there was a story. There's not, sorry.
That's okay, thank you.
Well, was it your idea that should
she
be
was in the, what?
a hot-looking lady with a
Sounded
Harvey?
like, yeah, Harvey Firestein was the inspiration for her voice.
Ah, I guess it was a little more Tony Curtis kind of doing a thing.
I think it became that.
Was there anything Johnny Quest inspired in her?
No, there's no girls in Johnny Quest.
That's the point.
That's they're just lonely, weird dudes running around throwing rocks at mummies.
And the
taking in more boys. Yeah.
And Warner Brothers is releasing a new DVD box set or Blu-rays.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta get that. You should all get that.
I was invited to
even
a
had
panel
a-
this morning, but it conflicted with another panel.
I was going to say they had a panel about Johnny Quest. But speaking of your goofy commentary on the DVDs, you guys have some amazing single episode specials like the Halloween special and the holiday special. To my knowledge, they haven't been put on any of the DVDs. Is there plans for that?
No, the specials are on the DVDs.
Isn't there one? I think one of them like didn't end up on it or
I think
something.
it's the holiday special. It should be
Oh,
on
the
one or
super
two.
old Christmas thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
With the Krampus.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
I want to watch Krampus beat up Dr. Ventura every Christmas, and it's hard to find.
I don't know. I guess we made that DVD before we made that special because we just kind of did that on the fly after season 1. So I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew.
Well, my request is to retroactively put it on one of the DVDs, please.
So that one day when you put in your season 3, it'll magically be there. That'd be some high tech.
I'm sure you'd love it as a bonus feature on the season 7 set.
Really? I don't know if I.
I was looking for that face.
I can't look at
That
the
was the
old
face.
episodes anymore. It's so hard for me.
I like the idea that some kid would be like, man, I grew up with this, like Rudolph for us, or
Right.
A Christmas Story. Krampus could be someone's special holiday memory from youth.
Yeah.
Thinking about mom's eggnog.
Yeah, and then maybe that special will be remade in 10 years and ruin someone's childhood. And we'll
Krampus
make
was
it.
supposed to be sexier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does the telephone gag work where Dean's calling in for the episodic Christmas Story? That's how it ends?
The Dial Santa. I
Dial
don't know if
Santa,
that still
yeah.
exists. Children don't
There's
use
some
phones
dated,
anymore.
the show's been on for 15 years. There's some dated technology in the show.
Wait, did the Sinterniklaas, it's been a long time since I've seen that thing because I don't have a DVD of it. Did the Sinterniklaas thing end up in that? Did it stay?
The what?
You used my name.
The joke on, yes, that's in the episode as I recall.
I don't know, man.
Because I feel like I was
Saint Nick, Sinterniklaas. Yeah, I think there's a joke on your name in the show.
I think we'll move on to the next question.
Will there be any more musical stylings provided by J.G. Thirlwell in the upcoming season?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, he's our composer forever. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. And he's got some, and he's busy now. He's doing like Archer also, and maybe some other stuff. And he's also got like 4 different bands, and he's always, I don't know how he does it, but.
I don't either, but that soundtrack is my bread and butter.
Yeah. His stuff's good this year, yeah. Hi.
Hey, when you're coming up with parody names for like G.I. Joe and things like that, with their names already being so ridiculous, how hard is it to come up with parody names?
Specifically like G.I. Joe type character,
like
OSI do? Yeah, it was really hard for me to come up with OSI guys for that one episode, season, 5? Because they all existed already. I would make a little pun to myself and go, and I'd look it up, and that guy exists already. So, like, I can't believe they made a guy who wasn't supposed to be dumb have that name. But
by the way, you're aware there was a cartoon character named Snoopy before.
Well, that's a nickname.
That's my favorite name on the show.
Really?
Every time I read the script and it refers to Snoopy, I giggle.
I was very proud of Tank Top.
That's good.
I was really pleased with myself.
There's some good ones in the new season coming up.
Mission Creep.
Mission Creep.
Yeah, that was good. I still have Trucules. I don't know why I can't get Trucules. Transformers meant a lot to me growing up, and man, Greco-Roman Optimus.
By the way, thanks for wearing these Spanakopita t-shirts. My favorite of the t-shirts. Favorite of the t-shirts.
Is that the last question for now?
Well, we have, while you come up with any other questions, which you should have, there's a brief trailer we're going to run for you.
Yeah, we cut a second trailer. Just cause. So yeah, let's run that. Think of some more questions, because we got nothing.
Hold on, I got a whiz. You want to take a whiz break? Anyone want to take a whiz break?
For real? You serious?
Yeah, seriously. What about you, guy with the beat on me who needs a reload?
Damn it, how did you...
I learned to count when I was 3. Do you need to piss or what?
Yeah. This delicious slab of aged beef is all yours. If you just give me 3 minutes inside with Hank, you can do what you want with me. And I'll just purr, yes, ma'am.
There you are. Could you maybe get your friend to stop?
Ta-da! My snazzy villain ensemble.
I don't get it.
No, he's a lightning cloud, you know. Same cloud hat. Should it be tighter? Sexier? Oh, God, no. Don't put on the kettle, I'm not staying. Just gotta pick up my clubs. What the hell are you doing here?
Shh, Brock is training us to fight, so I'm doing what I do best, which is to secretly cower. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Damn it! Ha!
I said trust nobody!
Brock, this is a woman that seduces rich men for a living.
Ugh.
Think about how amazing that woman is in bed.
Oh, gross!
Not gross. I'm a man. I need to be touched. I would like to be touched by an amazing-looking woman who wants only to please me. I don't want to be laughed at, denied, or even feel like the pathetic man I clearly am.
Does make some solid points, Brock.
That looks like a high-octane thrill ride, as Peter Travers used to say about every movie.
Did you see the little Jack-in-the-Box guy?
Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
You heard it here first. Heard it here first.
That was a high point of making this season. We got a lot of good guests.
I remember when you told me you got him.
Well, that's the end of that.
The whole story. I remember when he told me. I was like, that's very
I
cool.
think I still have the text. Hold on.
Yes. We were outside of Titmouse in LA, I believe.
I was leaving a recording session and he was up after me. If I had stayed 90 seconds longer, I would have met him. I was pulling away and in my rearview mirror, I saw him walking in. Yeah, right? Right?
And who doesn't go, oh, I forgot my sunglasses. I should just head back in.
I should have just walked in. Yeah, I forgot my keys. Can I stare at you for 20 minutes?
That's why you're not a junior Jedi. Next question.
So you guys are turning Mark Hamill into another Joker again?
No, more of a
Impossible Man.
Impossible Man. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But he looks like the Joker.
Let's not get into what you look like, Sarah. That was your question? That was really your question? All right. He does a couple of voices, actually, so there's some non-Joker surprise voices.
I have a very basic question also. Where's Doc?
Where's Doc? Doc suffered a minor injury and could not take the train trip out here. He's very sorry. I'm really sorry he's not up here with us. But yeah, he's fine. He's just recuperating back in New York.
That's sad. Thank you.
He loves you, though. He told me to tell all of you that he loves you.
But he told you to tell them individually, so everyone form an orderly queue for your personal.
That is a wristband event, so make sure you stop by in the morning to get your wristband for that.
Hello.
Hey guys, I really appreciate you guys coming out. So my question is, obviously we kind of realized it took a long time to have the new season come out. Do you guys use any project management techniques or software? No, seriously. And if you do, I would love to know.
Are you asking the creator of the Venture Brothers if he uses Trello?
Not.
Is that?
There were commissions to be earned, Hal.
Works. I think we're still using Claris.
Works. Yeah. What were you in 2-week sprints for season 7? QA, development.
Here's why it takes so long.
They're using
There's only 2 of us, and so we write it all, and then I direct it, and it takes, I don't know, 11 months or something just to get it animated, and then you're editing it a whole bit. I haven't had a weekend off in like a year and a half, man. And so we can't really write while we're in production, and most shows have a writing team, and they're not the directors, and so like there's no overlap for us other than just like brainstorming a little. We are talking about the next season now, so maybe it'll be a little quicker this time, maybe not. I also moved, man, so many things. I moved across the country and stuff, so
and I will attest.
Like we could get other writers and I could get another director, but then it's not our weird little craft project anymore, and I don't know. So, sorry. Yeah, maybe when we learn to sell out better, we'll get like a writer's room.
I can certainly attest when there is various comments made online about what are they just on vacation? They in Hawaii, just sunning themselves.
Yeah.
No, there is no downtime. There, and
I got this guy calling me at night after I get home from work at like midnight, going, "Hey, what about the book? We got to finish the book." So,
and then we talk for 7 hours.
And give me a Christmas song.
They asked for the Christmas song.
When is it enough for you people?
Don't blame me.
Look, I'll record Jingle Bells on my iPhone and post it. Will that make you happy?
I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
We appreciate you too. I just needed to vent. This is literally the first day I've not been in a room editing for months. I don't even know how to talk anymore.
You're doing good.
So me and my friend had to know, is the letters that are left on Sergeant Hatred, were they intentional since it's, VD now?
What? God, you probably know better than I do. Yeah, no, that was not intentional. That was him going, I'm part of the team, and I can't get the D removed because it's them's titter vittles. That's what he said, right? Yeah. So, but hey, that's a little extra side joke, right? Fun.
Happy accident.
Happy accident. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Like most VD. Sorry.
That's true. VD is a happy accident. Yeah.
Long-time fan of the show. I just want to know, when it comes to the voice actors, do you, like Aziz, I think you've had on the show, Seth Green, who else? Patton Oswalt. You just mentioned Mark Hamill. Do you guys write for those voice actors? Do you have them in mind? Do they come to the show and like, hey, I'd like to be a part of it?
Ooh, pretty rarely do we write for anybody. Every once in a while, and we usually get like stung when we go, oh, Doc is pissed at me for this, for an episode in this season coming up where he's like, oh, I had this kind of thing in mind. I'm like, we could totally get him. I know a guy who knows him. It's cool. We can get him. Write it for him. And so he wrote it for that guy. And then that guy said no. But
there was a character in season 6 that I remember you mentioning you really wanted to get and that you got, Think Tank.
Right. Think Tank existed, and then once, I think I was writing the script once I thought about Jeffrey Wright for that, and then I kind of leaned into his voice a little more. But yeah, he was great. I loved him.
When we record, usually when I'm recording early in a season, you will often say to me, we have this character coming up, and you'll describe it, and you'll just say, if you can think of anybody, or, So there's thrown out to the cast to find people.
You were the one who recommended.
Yeah, I knew Kristen Milioti. Yeah,
so good.
That's right.
Who else did we get this season? We got Gary Cole.
Yeah.
Rhys Darby. Right?
Very
Rhys,
good. Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I forget who else. James Adomian came back for a bunch of stuff.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for doing this. For working on the show for so long, and knowing everything that you guys know now, if you could go back to yourselves from day one, what advice would you give yourselves?
Ha! That's a good question.
I would never have let that stupid hair happen that I had like 4 years ago or whatever. That was really embarrassing.
I don't know, right? About making the show.
I probably wouldn't ask you to do a Christmas song.
I find other writers early and get okay with it. We never intended to do this by ourselves, and then it just kind of happened. So, I don't know.
I think my Bowie got better as the seasons went by.
I agree. I just watched that a song.
Yeah, so I'd go back and do Bowie again now that I figured I had to do him, which is basically posh Bob Hoskins. You do kind of Bob Hoskins, the Cockney guy, and then you just sort of clean it up a little and talk about going on tour. Actually, that sounded more like a Beatle.
Yeah, you got a little Pudlian. Did we answer a question?
I
got no.
There were a couple answers.
I don't know.
I would do Bowie again, and you don't know what you would do. That's an answer.
My advice to myself would be take a vacation when you're done, because pretending that you don't have time for one just makes you still not get the work done. Like you end up procrastinating during the time you could have had a really good time. Write it down. It's great.
Yeah, that's really good life advice. Everyone should.
Self-care with Jackson Publick.
Yeah. Take a minute.
I'd like to thank you guys for showing up, and my question is, are we going to see more of the Blue Morpho and Kano?
Well, yeah, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
We are, hey, here's something. What is it, tonight? Tonight, the Adult Swim campground thing, we are showing the first 2 episodes. So, you're going to see some Blue Morpho in those.
Blue Morpho figures fairly prominently in this season, in various ways, let's put it that way.
Yeah, we're opening the season with what should have been last season's finale. As always.
The Venture Brothers way.
Oh.
So I have a question on the writing process. With Doc in New York and you're now on the West Coast, has that changed the process of how you guys write the show?
I'm sure it will. Most of them were written before I moved. So we haven't really tried it out yet. Weirdly enough, we probably talk more now than we did when I lived there. But like we've definitely been brainstorming. I still mix the show in New York, so I've been going like once a month, and we get together at his apartment and shout ourselves hoarse with whatever the voice of the day is. Last time it was Black Manta, and we were just so we'll see. I think we have learned to communicate with each other a little better, and so we've always kind of written by ourselves and only gotten together to like do broad strokes and just dick around until we accidentally say something funny and one of us writes it down. We're bad at this. We're not organized to answer that other guy's question.
By the way, I think the guy had a follow-up where he was selling some organizing software. So you should talk to him after the show.
What are you? Oh, you're a Thor. Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell is behind you? What is that? All right.
I thought it was Jim Carrey's mask. But
So great to see all you guys. So good to see you all. Thanks for coming. I just had a quick question. So now that Brock is back in the picture, are they going to be going on more adventures, or are they going to be sticking primarily in New York?
Ooh.
Well, New York is an adventure.
Yeah, New York's an awesome place, full of lots of things to do and people to hate you.
That's why we all left.
I don't know. He didn't spawn the adventure. I don't know, man. Let's see. There's some adventure. They pretty much stick in town, but we kind of go to more interesting places. There's some like cool visual, adventure excitement. I don't know if you saw, there's a blizzard. That was hard to do. You'd think that would be easy. Oh, do a blizzard episode, everybody's just wait. No, harder.
Cool, thank you so much.
Hey, I mean, you kind of don't make that choice unless.
My question is, are we going to see Triana Orpheus again?
No.
No?
Spoiler, no, not this season.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Well, thank you.
We do see. I'm out. We do see her super fun dad.
She lives on in our memories.
I don't know. Do you still see like the girl you had a crush on in 8th grade? No. So.
To answer your question, my name is Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Hi.
And the question I have is regarding that episode when Dr. Venture created that insect serum that made all those women love them.
Spanish
and
fly.
then turned into insects. My question is, were you flattered or insulted when Rick and Morty stole the idea from you?
You know what? I've only heard about that. So I don't know. I haven't seen that episode. I've watched like half the Rick and Morty's. I never saw that one, and I've been asked that question before. I don't know. I guess flattered. My guess is they didn't realize. Like, I think I have a lot in common with those guys. Like this, shit happens. Like stuff's in the zeitgeist. You think about the same kinds of things. You make the same kind of jokes by accident sometimes. I know we've made some jokes that like we were horrified to find out we're on like C-Lab 2 years earlier and was like, nobody at Adult Swim could have told me this when you read the script, right? So let's say flattered or ambivalent.
Sounds good, thank you.
I'm gonna miss him.
Can you just like loom behind everybody? It's so fun to like see you back there. It's so creepy. Yeah. It's like this, like some Legion stuff. Yeah.
Like some kind of green Slender Man.
It's like the presidential debate.
Yes, there he is.
Hello, I'm your sticky conscience.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, my name is London, and I have a question. Out of all the characters that you've done on the show, my one question is, who and how did you come up with Klaus Nomi as a bad guy? That one.
That was easy. We just stole from life. Like, who can see that dude when you're like a kid and not go forever memory? Like like this triangle weirdo. And that just came naturally out of doing the Sovereign as Bowie, and Bowie hung with Nomi and Iggy Pop and stuff. So yeah, that was one of my favorite things we got to do.
That's what sticks out in my mind when I think of the show. The Klaus Nomi and his big, the pointed shoulders, doing the high pitched voice. I mean, wrong with Bowie. I mean, that was great right there.
Thank you. It's so much fun to put like weird little things that you ticked on as a kid, and
I think is this
part of this show.
Is this our last question? Very quick question if you got it.
No pressure, last question. But if each of you could be a voice actor on another show, what would it be?
Oh.
The Americans.
I would go back in time and be a voice actor on Bullwinkle.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah, most definitely. So I could meet Edward Everett Horton. Guy who did voices on Bullwinkle. I'm an actor.
Mike? When I was a kid, always 38 seconds. I always wanted to be Optimus Prime when I was a kid. And I would, at 12, be like, Autobots, roll. And I'd call Toys R Us, and they'd be like, please hold, ma'am. And I was like, I'm not a ma'am. And that's... Autobots, roll out. That's not good. I'll work on it.
Muttley on Wacky Races.
Let's hear the laugh.
Okay, so a couple of quick talking points. The Venture Brothers Season 7 premieres Sunday, August 5th at midnight on Adult Swim.
Hey.
All right. So thank you for coming. Watch the show, right? We're done.
Yeah.
I guess, sorry.
Big round of applause for Jackson Publick.
Thank you.
James Urbaniak, Mike Sinterniklaas, Hal Lublin, I'm Ken Plume. Bye.